to deliver a lot of subpoenas?
Father's always sending me out to do these dirty jobs. He wants to expose me to different kinds of people. All he's exposed me to is a lot of new curse words.
If serving subpoenas is such dirty work, why don't you just say no?
Look, what's the worst thing that can happen to me on this job?
You could get shot.
Yeah, well, believe me, that's nothing compared to what I'll get if I mouth off to my pop.
Any idea where we could find Artie?
Not a jot. If only we had a way of tracking him.
This subpoena's for Arthur McFly?
Have you seen him?
We're a few seconds in the soup kitchen, but I think he's gone back into hiding.
Brilliant deduction, Einstein.
What do you know about Arthur McFly?
Certified accountant. Graduated Hill Valley 5 classes ahead of me. Seems like a nice fellow, actually.
How did he get mixed up with a guy like Kid Tannen?
Who knows? Sometimes people find themselves stuck in situations they can't get out of.
How about Kid Tannen? What do we know about him?
He's loud, he's obnoxious, he's not very bright, and he doesn't like anybody getting in his way.
Yep, that's a Tannen, all right. This might be a stupid question, but couldn't you have designed your rocket-powered drill to run on fuel that, isn't illegal?
Illegal? What does law have to do with science? Science has its own laws. You, of all people, should know that.
But couldn't you tweak your engine design a little so it runs on something else?
Like what?
I don't know. Gas, maybe?
Gasoline? Yesterday's news. You'll see. By 1940, automobiles will all run on pure alcohol.
Some of us down at the patent office are wondering, what made you think of a rocket-powered drill?
Ah, that'd be Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. It was a revelation.
Yeah, that's kind of what we figured. Have you read The Time Machine?
H.G. Wells? Not yet, but it's on my list.
We'll get that subpoena delivered, or my name isn't...
Michael Corleone!
Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Einie?
It's short for Einstein.
Einstein, of course! Because he was a patent officer just like you.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
I got a book.
Oh? Where?
Nice bike. Huffy?
Huffy? I'm not huffy. I'm passionate. Passionate about justice, safety, law, and order.
Never mind. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept. The meeting isn't due to start for a little while, so that'll give our people some time to set up.
I got a book.
Hey, Q-Ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
Why's the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor?
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not-so-well-to-do. And no other purposes whatsoever.
Right. Could I have a bowl of soup?
We're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried... Paprika?
Paprika?
I just think it could use a little color.
Color? The kitchen's for management only, Rummy.
Whoa!
Uh-oh, no, I can't.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa! Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Any ideas about how to get the hooch?
Hooch?
The alcohol, Emmett.
One might come to the conclusion that the hooch is being hidden in some of those barrels.
You're probably right, but which ones?
Now, if I could get my hands on some of those barrels, I could weigh them and compare their specific gravity.
Specific gravity? Come on, Emmett. Kids' goons aren't going to let us do an experiment on their barrels.
Oh, I suppose you're right. We'll just have to ask the guy behind the counter.
What? Ask him if any of his barrels are filled with illegal moonshine? Get real here.
Well, I imagined a modicum of subtlety would be used.
Subtlety. Right. Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
Those who once ate delicacies are destitute in the street. Cheery. There's no way I'm going to keep that door open without some help.
What is it, kid?
Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried... parsley? It might help to, complement the mellow flavor of the cabbage.
Compliment the mellow... What are you talking about?
Trust me.
You might be on to something, kid. Let me see what I got.
Eureka!
Okay. Hey, never mind. Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now. hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
The kitchen?
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Emmett.
Yes?
Oh, that's interesting.
Just a little mechanical ingenuity. In the end, the door is open.
Yeah, good job. Any ideas about how to get the hooch?
Hooch?
The alcohol, Emmett.
One might come to the conclusion that the hooch is being hidden in some of those barrels.
You're probably right, but which ones?
Now, if I could get my hands on some of those barrels, I could weigh them and compare their specific gravity.
Specific gravity? Come on, Emmett. Kids' goons aren't going to let us do an experiment on their barrels.
Oh, I suppose you're right. We'll just have to ask the guy behind the counter.
What? Ask him if any of his barrels are filled with illegal moonshine? Get real here.
Well, I imagined a modicum of subtlety would be used.
Subtlety. Right. Obviously, this kitchen isn't the speakeasy.
Indeed. This must be some sort of front meant to cleverly and legally obfuscate the existence of a hidden establishment of ill repute. Perhaps in the basement.
Right. That might explain the elevator. We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
Miss Strickland, come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tannen's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
I got a book. Looks pretty sturdy. For a girl's bike. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right. They'll soon be gathering at the Brown Estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Wait there! Michael! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but...
But what?
But it's still impossible.
But I promised Miss Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
But think of the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No. I'll take the train back to Washington, and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait! You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Now all we gotta do is serve that subpoena, and we're off to build your rocket drill.
And get my patent.
Yeah, your patent. We'll get that subpoena delivered. Sisters of Mercy Soup Kitchen. Come for the soup, stay for the salvation. Psst, Doc!
Morty, how goes the escape plan?
Guess what? In order to free up your younger self to complete the rocket drill, I'm gonna have to serve my own grandfather with a subpoena.
Great Scott!
Actually, his name's Arthur. He's Kid Tannen's accountant.
Marty, whatever you do, it's vitally important that you don't alter your grandfather's future in any meaningful way. The consequences...
Could be catastrophic. I know, got it. Hang in there, Doc. Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors. Lamont's House of Ermine. I guess there's not much call for fur coats in the middle of the Depression, especially in June.
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out, Bob.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here. How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
I guess you won't talk about your business.
Why not? I got nothing to hide. I recently acquired controlling interest in the Sisters of Mercy Soup Kitchen.
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee, and he's very busy today.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you missed a spot.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut ball.
Could I buy Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy? I'm hanging on to my peanut ball.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
What'd you do?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett!
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen! Hey! Al! Fix me up!
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out! Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out. Huh, deja vu. Thanks for bringing us here, boy. We'll take it from here.
Need any help?
Never mind.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know! Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
We've got something for you.
It's a
Subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
No, right.
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry. Some other time. What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We represent the law.
You don't want to go against the law, do you?
No, but I don't want to go against Kid Tannen either. And he ordered me to stay put till he gives the word. Sorry. Some other time. What What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
I'm your mother's great-nephew.
You mean my second cousin?
Yeah.
Glad to know you, but I can't leave this building till the boss says so. He's given strict orders. Sorry. Some other time.
Need any help?
Never mind. I don't think that would be interested in Arthur's hat. I don't think that would be interested in Arthur's hat.
What now?
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm throwing the subpoena.
You can't do that. You have to hand it to him.
I have to hand the subpoena to Arthur, not throw it.
Someone's playing tricks on me.
Well, well, look who's back. They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, Matches. Down from there, you son of a bitch! Right now! That's an order! Don't make me angry, Schmucko! Get down here
I
and
don't think
face
they're in a
the
talkative
music.
mood right now.
You can't get away that easy. Nobody puts one over on Kid Tannen and lives to tell about it.
I don't think they're in a
You're
talkative
dead
mood
meat,
right
twerp.
now.
Better start composing your epitaph now, because
Einstein, help!
lay off. Get away from me, you crazy mutt.
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he go?
let him get away, idiot!
Hey!
Hey! You're only making it worse for yourself. The longer you stay up there, the longer I'm gonna take a evacuating your guts.
Eviscerate!
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now! Come down from there, you son of a bitch! What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now! Don't make me What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now! You can't get away that easy.
I don't want
Nobody
to
puts
record
one
them
over
right
on
now.
Kid Tannen and lives to tell about it. You're dead meat, twerp!
I don't want to record them right now.
Start composing your epitaph now, because I'm gonna call... What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now! You're only making it worse for you. Yourself. The longer you stay up there, the longer I'm gonna take a...
Hey, Einie!
Look out, boss. It's that crazy mud again.
I can't believe you lost him again!
What now?
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss. Where's Kid?
Arthur McFly,
Yeah?
got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh.
Grandpa got served.
Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Doc! I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Oh, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
Oh, hot! Extremely hot! The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pore through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the what? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
Emmett?
Coming, Father! Father!
Don't you father me, child.
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a Lloyd. What did you do?
Emmett, who are you talking to in there?
No one, Father. Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett, I'm not through with you yet.
I have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under. Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father. Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oops.
You're going to find out.
My fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? Know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett! You're going to find out.
Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations?
I hope someday you have children.
The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. It's not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top.
You're going to find out when you get older.
Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it. Can't you... Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Damn it! You're going to find out.
This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel.
Someday you have children and you'll look
Pressuring me to be something I'm not. I know it's eating you, Father, but I wish it would go on a diet.
You're going to find out when you get older.
It's my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes. Should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria. Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Damn it!
Yes, I am.
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. You call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building a good start. Why won't you... What did you do?
Damn it!
Pressuring me to be something I'm not. Not being such a crank. I know it's eating you, Father, but I wish it would go on a diet.
You're going to find out when you get older.
I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a... Oh, maybe your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. Just pay attention to what I say.
Damn it! You're going to find out.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
Someday you have children and you'll look.
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that...
Oh,
I thought you were a scientist.
Damn it!
No idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
Someday you have children and you'll look.
By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourselves? If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. Not being such a crank.
Someday you have children.
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Damn it!
The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right.
I hope someday you have children and you will look.
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. Can't you see this is eating me up inside?
You're going to find out when you get older.
Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
You have children and you'll look.
be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. Halfway there.
Emmett!
Keep up the good work. Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father. Oh, what use as a microorganism for long?
Keep bellowing like that.
I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top.
Some bronze have been officers of the court since God's heavenly spark first gave rise to man, Emmett.
You call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building a good start. This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel. Almost there.
Emmett!
Coming, Father! This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father.
Current.
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? Why won't you release me? Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
Why must you always scatter condescension my way? Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? If you don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. Should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria. By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself? No idea what kind of pressure I'm under. Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it. What did you do?
Emmett!
Do I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. I'm not getting so hot under the collar, Pop. If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. Why are you always bellowing at me? Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett!
You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. One great thing ever generated by a lawyer. You call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building?
No, those don't.
I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father. You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? Name one great thing ever generated by a lawyer.
Oh, damn it, I can't get it.
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? Not being such a crank. Well, maybe your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms? Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
You know those long,
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing. Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. If you don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms? Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop. It may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Why are you always bellowing at me? Why don't you go feed the ducks?
Oh no.
What did you do?
Emmett!
Bella.
I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? I have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under. There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. Why must you always scatter condescension my way? Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it. Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett!
Really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? Or maybe your... I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
Galileo's rotations. Do you ever listen to yourself? Why are you always bellowing at me? This isn't food for thought.
Bellowing.
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
Pressuring me to be something I'm not. This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards.
Okay, what do I do?
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
No idea what kind of pressure I'm under. Not being such a crank. You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop. Really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this?
Bunches. Ah, damn it.
What did you do?
Emmett!
Galileo's rotations. Do you ever listen to yourself? Pressuring me to be something I'm not. Oh, what use is a microorganism for law? If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett!
I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it. thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? Can't you see this is eating me up inside? I'm one great thing ever generated by a lawyer. Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? I know it's eating you, Father, but I wish it would go on a diet. Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? Why should I honor your wishes? You treat me...
That's it, I'm doing it. I'm gonna be here forever.
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. Do I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? There is a flame inside. Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
Maybe I could just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? Big hall room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building. A good start. Won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? Why must you always scatter condescension my way? If you don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. No idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
Pressure.
What use is a microorganism for law? This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. Pressuring me to be something I'm not. Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to boil over.
What? This isn't over, young man.
Whew.
Are you okay? You and your dad sounded...
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We... No! Oh.
What?
Eureka! Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill, and you and I can
take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for D.C. leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Michael, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
Oh, in about, I'd say... I can't.
Huh?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me.
What? Don't
See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it. I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
Jeez, I would have just said like a month.
Wait! Keep the throttle at about 8.
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here. Come on, start.
Mr. Corleone! You're too late!
Too late? The Doc's not supposed to be... Doc!
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping! Oh, I better go get a quote from the police chief.
Paddy wagon intercepted. Suspect slain. And they're still after him. But how am I going to rescue him now? At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece. All right, I'm coming, Doc. You're still in danger, Doc. I've got to get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind, never mind. Get me out of here, and we'll talk later.
What's he doing here? Keys. The window's shut tight. They're locked.
I know!
Keys are on the dashboard, but I can't reach them.
You need a protraction appurtenance.
What?
A reach extender.
Kid Tannen's driving the truck.
Kid Tannen? That explains a lot.
I'll be back.
I'll wait right here.
I love my dad and grandpa, but I'm kind of happy I get my looks from Mom. Keys. No good. The window's shut. Nah.
Kmart.
I don't think so. Maybe not.
Tire iron always comes in handy.
No good. The window's shut. Not sure what that... No good. The window's shut. No good. The window's shut.
I don't know.
Not sure what that... Not sure what that... Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out.
Be careful, Marty.
I'll be back. Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron? Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron? I'll be back. Keys. How do I get them? Gotta set up a distraction. Not sure what that... I need a distraction.
Leave it to me! Hey, driver! You're driving too fast! Watch how you take those curves! What are you... I object to your tone of voice, and I find this seat distinctly uncomfortable. Do you have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver. Don't ignore me.
You! Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the Streak.
How did you know that?
I had my sources. They won't budge. Stand back, Doc.
Marty! Oh!
How many bullets has he got in that thing?
Eat lead, Sagan.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Ow! Son of a bitch! You're up.
We need something to get rid of these cops! Oh! This is a rescue!
That's the idea. Doc!
What?
Got any ideas?
Nothing, but none of them are applicable to this situation.
Doc, the throttle!
Right. Oh!
okay?
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No, I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Great Scott!
What's happening?
I don't know. We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
Hey, fellas.
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
History says Tanner will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over.
Is it gonna say my choices?